Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your late October 2020 reading. We are going to go in and see if we have anything for us in the Oracle deck. So we're going to start there first. Gives me an idea of like your energy and where we're going to go for that. So yes, we are going to start there. I'm excited to talk to you guys. We had a good reading last time. I'm excited to see what pops up. And I do still have bookings for my individual readings if you guys want to get one. So just let me know. All right, let's see if we've got anything here. Okay, here we go. We've got 3 so far. I want to see if another one comes out, and I did just buy a tripod that will come down. So the next reading I do for you guys, you'll be able to see your spread, which will be super helpful. So, all right, we're gonna see if there's one more that wants to come out. Let's see here. Nope. All right, this one. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So it looks like we've got, I unleash my wilderness and choose to be free. So these are all just positive messages. I just like to read them because I think that they're good. I allow stillness to heal and reveal. Okay. We've got, we are all sisters and reflect the divine in one another. Okay. And my home is a sacred space full of beauty, inspiration, and protection. Love that card too. Okay, so if you notice, it's like we're kind of going from darker color cards into lighter color. So see how this one's like, it's like darker at the bottom, well, you know, kind of darker in the edges and then really bright in the middle. Like we have those pinks and those oranges. And then here's like a way more bright card than what we're originally starting with, which is right here. So I'm getting a couple of messages from these cards. My first message is going to be that I think that there's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Like maybe we're ending a chapter in our life. Maybe there's something dark right now. Like there's a little bit of rockiness in our life that we're ending. But luckily we are ending it and we're going into something brighter and newer, which is amazing. So we're stepping into a better path for sure, more colorful. So the hard time that you're going through, I feel like is ending. I also feel very strongly that you have like an ancestor, a loved one who's passed that's hanging around with you guys. So if it could even be, yeah, like I'm feeling like it's somebody who has passed. So if you've noticed that there's like mementos around, you know, lights flickering, a coldness, like you're being watched, I would assume that it's that ancestor hanging around looking after you, trying to see how you are. So maybe let them know like, hey, I hear you, I see you, thank you for being here. And just acknowledge that they're there because I think they're definitely trying to make themselves known. Okay, so we're going to see if there's anything else in this Marseille deck. So this is going to give me specifics. It's going to tell me if there's, yeah, specific things to look out for, that sort of thing. So, all right. See, I feel like we need like 2 more that are going to come out. I'm feeling like there are like 2 more. Okay, we're going to take that one. All right, and then we are going to see what this week holds for you. Okay. And Capricorn, if this doesn't really pertain to you, make sure you're looking at your rising sign, your ascendant, because sometimes that's going to have a better message. We just have those like off times where sometimes that's better. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay, so where do I want to start here? So we've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse position. Okay. And then we have got, let's see. Well, you know what? Let's get back to this one because I'm getting messages with that. 7 of Pentacles right here. I'm trying to figure out what order they want me to put it in. Okay. The 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Where do we go next here? Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm getting like all these messages while I'm coming through. 10 of Cups. This is why it'll be nice when I can flip it over so you guys can just see. And then we have the 1 of Wands in upright position, which is great. And then we have this Swords that I'm just trying to figure out like what it's trying to tell me. So it's the 9 of Swords and it's in upright. Okay, I actually want to start with the Swords here. So I'm feeling like there's a lot of like fear and anxiety. Like you guys are just having a lot of fear and anxiety. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. I'm feeling like you guys are like maybe like depression has taken over. I'm feeling like there's maybe some nightmares going on as well. So I'm feeling that there's Definitely some fear going on right now. I'm not exactly sure like from where or from what, but I am just feeling like I don't know what this worry is, but it is kind of intense. So when we're talking about the Nine of Swords, it's not just like a oh, we're like scared of the future. It is like fear and worry. So I don't know what it is that you guys are worried about. Maybe it is this next chapter of your life, or maybe it's the continuation of this chapter. Like you're like, I want to get out of where I'm at right now. Things are not going well. It could be something like that as well. Okay, so the One of Wands, the Ace of Wands right here, this is sort of, think about him like holding that torch up, like even looking at this literally. So he's holding this torch up. And I feel like you're kind of right in the middle of this. So you're like, I only have one light left. Like they've gone out and I only have this one light left and I just can't afford for anything else to go wrong. And I feel like things are piling up. Like you're like, you've been able to live to this point, but you're like, I only have a couple months left of where I'm at right now. And I feel like the tank is running on low and you're worried that you won't have enough to fill it up before we hit empty. So I think you're like on your last light and you're really worried about that. The good news is that with this 10 of Pentacles, everything's going to be okay. It really, really is. Like right at the last minute though, everything's going to come together. And what this is this is kind of like the abundance, like, you know what, you can call this the divine love card. What I'm going to take this as with what we're talking about fear wise in the future and running on an empty tank basically is that, the divine is going to help out. This ancestor is here for a reason, ancestor or spirit guide, but I'm feeling ancestor is here for a reason. The divine is going to come in and make sure that everything's okay. So have trust in the divine that they're not just going to let you flounder and fail. Everything really will be okay. So same with the Four of Cups in reverse position. I'm feeling like this fear is going to dissipate. So you're having this fear, you're having this anxiety, this worry, and I feel like it's all going to go away. It's just going to take a minute. We just have to be patient because I feel like you've been in this place for so long. One stroke of good luck isn't going to make your fears go away. I do feel that it's coming. This, like, you're finally going to feel relief because the divine's going to step in. But again, it will be right at the last minute is what I'm feeling. So, like, it's okay to feel stressed, but I promise you everything's going to work out. Promise you that. Everything really is going to be okay. So, same with the Seven of Cups here. I see that there's going to be, like, I see that maybe there's some investments that you've made. Or, like, you've started a new job and it's, like, an investment in your future. And you're like, oh God, did I make the wrong decision because this is not paying off yet? You will have long-term success. Right now, it may not be perfect, but in this job, in this investment, in this venture, this is a long-term investment that you've invested in. And it was the right investment because it will pay off. So even if we have to eat ramen and kind of, you know, things aren't going well. And you could also look at this poverty and love as well, poverty and spirit. But again, this is just for financial reasons. I'm going over this part because I feel like those struggling with finances probably needs this message more. So yeah, so keep in mind, poverty in whatever form you're feeling it will get better. And this is a long-term investment. So just have trust in yourself and have trust in the universe that all of this really is going to work out. And then this 10 of Pentacles in reverse position, this is a recovery of loss of finance. So if you've lost any financials or if you've been struggling with finances, I see that all of that will be recovered and everything will be okay. So I know that sometimes it's hard when I do like short spreads like this, like you guys are kind of worried, like, am I getting the messages? Honestly, Spirit is just like to the point today because they're like, we know you're freaked out. We know that things aren't going amazing. Everything's going to work out. So I'm actually very happy with the spread. I want to see if the Bluebird deck has any more clarification, but I think that's pretty much everything, you guys. But Capricorn, it's really going to be okay. Like, your guides are looking out for you. And obviously, you know, especially the more grateful you are to them, the more they're going to provide. So I would just have trust in that. Okay, see, here we go. I knew it. Okay, so we have mountain, sky, and moon. Sorry about like a frog in my throat. So basically, you know, we're walking up the mountain right now. This isn't a mountain that's coming. This is one that we're dealing with right now. eventually you're going to get over this mountain and everything's going to be okay, but it's not going to be a super fun mountain to climb. Again, I feel like this is very temporary. I don't feel like, well, I don't mean that the whole process is temporary. I feel like the length left on the mountain isn't too long. To the top of the mountain. I just used my camera. Anyway. And then also we are coming out of this illusion. So you have this illusion that the other foot's going to drop and everything's going to go bad. But the good news is that I just don't see that in your cards. I really think everything's going to be okay. And this is all just an illusion that we're in. So you guys, let me know how this reading resonated with you. Let's check in next week and see where things are at. And Capricorn, have a great rest of your day. Thanks. Bye-bye.